Hi, greetings from Om Namah Shiva. You are welcome to my channel. I Gas Water Knowledge Hub. Today this video on presentation refinery turnaround shutdowns. As we discussed earlier in shutdown videos, there are 32 points are identified. So I'm preparing videos on those specific points which are mentioned in shutdown activities. My shutdown video first video. This is point number 8. Draining activity. So this draining activity is most important activity during the shutdowns or turnarounds. Why they should drain? There are a lot of slurry, sediments, and deposits are there. Those things shall be drained out by flushing with water, flushing with steam, then dry. This is what draining activities. Let us see. Any hydrocarbons handle specific system, draining shall be carried out after water flushing. See? Next point. Steam flushing as per SOPs, work instructions, and ensure that all peripheric material is drained and controlled system using underwater blanket. Here it is mentioned flushing activity, SOPs, peripheric material under controlled system using underwater blanket. What is this? I would like to brief you. Flushing, as I told you previously, water flushing first, there will be SOPs for every flushing. Water flushing, steam flushing, specific SOPs are there. These SOPs, you have to read, understand, and execute. Okay. So, all pyrophoric material is drained. What is this pyrophoric material? In simple way, I can say a debris deposited because of soil service conditions. At the bottom of the process equipment. You can say vessel, you can say fractionation column, you can say any tower, tank, many things. That's why I am telling you using the terminology is process, equipment, bottoms. Source service in the sense, it is HDS salts are there and partial pressure. This partial pressure shall be more than 0.5 psi. Then only it is considered as source service. Here we are learning one more point, partial pressure. Okay. If it is 0.5, less than that, called sweet service. All equipments are designed based on the source service or seed service for the material selection and special elements, special components for the specific process. Sour is separate, sweet is separate. Sweet service is separate. So based on that, whenever you find pyrophoric material, that area is called sour service. Mostly it is in sour service. Once you flushed with the water and started draining, steam flushing, and then water flushing, then you have to make water blanket for draining purpose. How do you make a water blanket? You take a 200 liter of crude oil drum, half cut, you cut in the center, take one of the piece, fill with water, push that under the flange where you wish to drain from which wall, which location. So before draining, you should ensure that water blanket is required. Why it is required? This pyrophoric material, when it exposes to atmospheric conditions, within 5 minutes, a big fire will take place. That much danger of this pyrophoric material. That is the reason you have to drain this, opening a breakup flange joint at bottom side, little bit you lose it and allow to drain. Slowly you use it, and then once the pressure is coming down and falling in the water drum, then you spread with both flanges with a flange spreader. Don't use screwdriver or some file end to spread the flanges. That is not the professional method. You should use designated flange spreaders are available in the market. Those things only you should use. Then you take out the old gasket. After draining, you put it new gasket and box it. Okay. Now, clearly mention the permit that draining system include pyrophoric material in the permit. As we discussed in PTW system, whatever all the activities you are going to do, that should be mentioned in the permit very clearly, stage-wise activities. And you have to attach specific drawings also. And location, time, from which time to which time this permit is valid. Okay, my friends. So it should be reflected in the permit, and that permits whatever you are doing job should be placed in the work spot on your board. This today's permit is this. Everyone who is passing through the plant area, officials will see, okay, this permit, this people doing this job, they can understand. Okay, that's the reason permit should be displayed in the location where you are working. And with the permit, specific isometric drawing, specific P&AD diagram with marked wherever blinds are there and which wall you are opening, these things should be marked up. Then JSA, job safety analysis. These all three things shall be attached with the permit and displayed in the place. Place is the location where you are working. A substance is pyrophoric if it is ignites spontaneously in air, exposure to oxygen at or below 54 degrees or within 5 minutes after coming into the contact with air. So this is very dangerous material, my friends. Whenever you are draining this pyrophoric material, suspected one, then you have to open only bottom bolts. It is a practice also in normal industry, but people will try to open the top bolts first. What happens if you open the top bolts first? It will damage your eyes inside the liquid subpressure. Okay, that's why you do a good practice, a professional job with using by right spanners. Right spanners in the sense you should use only inch spanners, not millimeter spanners. You can remember Size of the bolt of the breakup flange will be in inches. Okay, 1 inch, 1.5 inch, 7/8, like that. You should use only inch spanners, flange spreader, right tools, I can say. Okay. Now examples for the pyrophoric material. These materials may be available in the process vessels. Pyrophoric iron FES, iron sulfide, and many reactive material including plutonium and uranium. When powered are thinly sliced metal hydrides, finely divided metal powders, non-metal hydride and alkali compounds, white phosphorus alloy of reactive materials, and organometallic compounds, including alkalis. See, this is gas, water, and oil. In a circular pipe or a vessel, these things will be there. This is called multiphase flow. Why it is called multiphase flow? Oil and gas and water. These three things are there. That's why it is called multiphase flow. If only water is going there, it is, you can say, single phase flow. Okay. Oil and gases are passing in a liquid with high temperatures. You can say multiphase flow. People will talk two-phase flow, but two-phase flow is not correct one, what I feel, because if oil gases, both are different phases, but both are traveling with the certain ambient or operating pressures and temperatures, there will be condensate. Condensate in the sense it is condensation, like water, high density. So three-phase will be there, liquid phase. Okay, that's why you people should go to practice to say multi-phase flow only. Don't use the terminology of two-phase flow. It is an important interview question. What is the flow of water? What do you say? It is a multi-phase, single-phase, what? Oil and gas. Somebody will ask oil, only oil. Then you should say what? So you should say only it is multi-phase flow. If it is only water, then only you can say single-phase flow. See this P and ID diagram. This vessel, example, you wanted to dry it out. And there is a pyrophoric material deposited here, deposited here. There is a wear plate. Okay, there is a vortex breaker. Why vortex breaker is required, we will discuss in next slides. Okay. And there are so many LC, LT, PV, PC, LV, again LT, LC, all these things are there. From here is going water outlet, normal process conditions. In shutdown period, you have to mark on P and ID wherever you are going to blind. Okay, wherever you are going to turn spectacles. Okay, like this. Okay, you have to mark it. It is not a marked up drawing. Just you can find only marked up drawings in the field, and depends on the requirement, they will mark on this. Okay. Now, this is outlet. You are going to drain the pyrophoric material from this bottom. Okay. Close this wall. Open this wall. Okay. And open this wall. Make a loop here. Give pressure. Flush it out. All pyrophoric material will come down from here. You should place a drum over here with a half cut drum. You should open only flanges, opposite flanges in this case. Suppose if you are opening a horizontal wall like this, then you have to open bottom stud bowls only for draining purpose. Okay, this is, they said three-phase inlet. When there's a three-phase inlet, that's why I wanted to brief this point. Many people, they don't know what is three-phase inlet. Yeah? It is mentioned outlet. They have not mentioned any single-phase outlet or three-phase outlet. Sorry. Yeah? It is, which is, here it is water outlet. It is again a single phase. Oil outlet, it is multiphase. Vapor outlet, again it is, you can say what? Multiphase only. Because when it is going to vapor outlet, there will be condition of long, it may go to some flare line. At the end of the flare line, it will be slope. From there, the water will be drained out. Now let us understand the vortex breaker in process vessels. A vortex breaker is a device used in engineering to stop the formation of vortex when a fluid, liquid gas is drained from a process vessel, tank, gas, oil, water separate. Okay. Vortex is a region in fluid which the flow is rotating around an axis line. It will influence by the Earth's rotation. That's the reason vortex breaker is required. The formation of vortices can entrain vapor in the liquid stream, which leads to poor separation in process steps such as distillation. Okay. When it goes to distillation, there will be poor separation will be there. So vortex breaker should be there in every vessel as per the design conditions. Excessive pressure drop. Erosion of nozzle and connected pipe due to multiphase flow. There will be erosion. Okay. Near the nozzles only. Cavitation of the downstream pump. When it goes to liquid out to the pump, when it's pumping to some storage tank or a vessel, then the pump may get damaged by forming cavities. Okay, downstream of the pump. Okay. A ring tape sparger with perforations is used to supply air to the fermenter. Baffles are provided to avoid vortex formation and improving mixing. This is a furnace air preheaters are there. We will discuss in later next video. It will take long time. Already we have discussed also earlier. So a video you can see of this furnaces. Thank you very much, my friends. Please try to understand. It is only meant for junior engineers who wish to work in the oil and gas, or people who are working in the oil and gas to enhance their information and knowledge. Work safely. Safety is most important in the oil and gas industry. Okay. Please encourage me, subscribe my channel. Write your valuable comments for further improvement, and people who are watching, they can understand. It's very helpful for the other engineers, juniors. Your comments are most helpful for the engineers who are in learning stage. I wish you all the best. Watch all videos, watch completely, share to your friends, write your comments. Okay, my friends. Thank you. Your knowledge is your asset. Thank you.